We think of planets forming from dirt, rock, and gas compressing under gravity, but the Babylonians had a much more violent answer. They believed the entire physical universe was constructed from the mutilated remains of a colossal saltwater ocean goddess named Tiamat. The people of ancient Mesopotamia built giant mud brick cities in an incredibly arid landscape. To understand how they conceived the origin of the cosmos, we have to look closely at the volatile dirt they walked on and the water they struggled to control. The Babylonian creation epic, the Enuma Elish, starts with a very specific premise. Before the heavens or the earth existed, there was only water. These pre-creation waters existed as an active, volatile system in constant motion. The epic outlines a cosmic murder at the dawn of time. Why would an entire culture trace their existence back to an act of divine brutality? These stories served as early scientific observation. The Babylonians were trying to explain the terrifying, awe-inspiring forces of nature that dictated their survival. The Enuma Elish introduces two primordial bodies of water. Abzu is the groundwater, the fresh water beneath the earth, and Tiamat is the saltwater sea. The text describes these two bodies mixing their waters together, an act that gives birth to the first generation of Babylonian gods. We can actually trace this geography. Researchers believe the original site of this creation story maps to Dilmun, an area located in modern-day Bahrain. In the hydrology of the Middle Persian Gulf, fresh water from the Arabian aquifer pushes upward, colliding with the sea. Because of differing densities, they create a visible separation line called a halocline. Ancient observers actually watched these distinct bodies of water churning and interacting. What modern science identifies as a difference in water density, the Babylonians recorded as the literal genesis of their deities. The myth says these newly born gods were loud and disruptive. They made so much noise that Abzu, the fresh water, decided he was going to kill his own children so he could rest. But the younger god Enki discovered the plot and struck first, killing Abzu. With her partner dead, Tiamat stops being a passive, life-giving mother. She transforms into an enraged, chaotic force of destruction. To exact revenge, she births an army of 11 monsters. She conjures venomous serpents, dragons, and scorpion men, filling their bodies with poison instead of blood. Tiamat now embodies the unpredictable, annihilating threat of a wild ocean unleashed. To survive, the younger gods elect a champion, the storm god, Marduk. Marduk rides out to confront the ocean goddess. He catches Tiamat in a net, shoots the winds into her mouth, piercing her with an invincible spear. Marduk follows his victory with a cosmic autopsy, slicing Tiamat's giant, watery body in half to harvest construction materials. He takes her ribs and uses them to prop up the vault of heaven and earth. He takes her tail and stretches it across the sky to form the Milky Way. In the Babylonian view, the universe is made from the gods, a recycling of divine chaos into a structured physical system. For the people living in the deserts of Mesopotamia, the most critical part of this cosmic construction involved Tiamat's face. Marduk pierced her weeping eyes. The water flowing from those eyes became the sources of the Tigris and the Euphrates. When a Babylonian farmer looked at the river watering their crops, they were looking directly at the conquered remains of their greatest mythological enemy. Historians call this narrative motif a chaos kampf, a story where a hero battles a massive aquatic monster to establish order in the world. Marduk's victory and elevation to the king of the gods mirrored how the Babylonians justified the triumph of their own society. Just as Marduk tamed the cosmic ocean, the Babylonians tamed the unpredictable Mesopotamian waters through careful urban planning, agriculture, and complex canal systems. The Enuma Elish is an ancient attempt to make sense of creation, born entirely from humanity's awe-inspiring struggle to survive their own environment.